What up guys, this is Kong and today I'm back again for another review. It's not a movie review, but it is a Netflix review, a TV show review of Ultra Carbon. I thought it was cool. I was excited to watch this because it kind of got that Blade Runner vibe, that whole world, the aspect and all that sort of stuff. And let's get to it. Let me talk about the pros and then the cons and talk and give you the suggestions and whatnot. Let's talk about the pro now. I like Joe Kinnaman as Takashi Korvac. He was convincing. He was a great actor, actually. I thought he was really good. I thought I believe that he was an actual envoy. I believe that he was a mercenary. He had military experience. He was intelligence. I believe it. Like, this is the guy, you know. Martha Higginberg as Officer Ortega or Detective Ortega. She's pretty. She's attractive. I have to say that. She's just an attractive lady. And Chris Connor as the AI Poe. I love him. His character is so well written, so well developed. More so than the Officer Ortega and her partners in Bancroft. I thought he had more personalities. It's like, to be honest though, I'd rather get to know Poe than these other guys. Because Poe was more human than the human. It was ironic because there's a part in the show, Poe was really poetic. And funny thing about Poe is that he kind of looked like Poe Edgar Poe, you know, the writer. And I thought that was like, huh. And I like his character a lot because the man did a really superb job of acting and portraying as an AI, and yet still have a glimpse of humanity, a glimpse of humor, not humor but humanity in him. I thought that was well executed. So that's why I say I love him, the characters, Poe. So what else? The cast, they did their part. I mean, to me, it felt like they were just there and not actually integrated in the story. They're just there. They just shoe in when they need it. They're not integrated. This TV show asks a lot of hard questions, you know, about humanity, about death, about religion, about rich and poor. It talks about, you know, it doesn't talk, but it shows about the human condition, the cruelty. It talks about, show a lot of things about human. And that's what I like about it. This movie is bloody, it's violent, it's twisted, it's weird. There's a torture scene, there's a sex scene, there's a death scene. It got everything in this movie. It's like I like that because it's not shy to show the dark side of humanity, the weirdness, the disturbing part of humanity, and then but also show the good thing about humanity, the love side of humanity, the good thing. And I like that. It's like, it doesn't show you one thing, it shows you variety, a wide spectrum of what is to be human, the human experience, and that's why I liked it. Interesting technology, the stack, the clones, and you know, they talk about, you know, you being another person is not the same as being in a clone. It was interesting how the technology was in that time. Even the weapon was kind of interesting too. So, you know, I like that sort of thing. And then the weary eye, when they were playing poker as like human, and they were talking about the human experience and all that sort of stuff. And it was like, it go back to the whole thing of, this is the bizarre shit, but it was good shit. It was like, it's bizarre, good shit as in like, it's really like, it's twisted, you know, but it shows you the weirdness, the craziness of it. Takashi has a really interesting backstory as a military officer, I guess you can say, or a soldier, and I like that, you know. And that guy who is Takashi, that dude worked out like a motherfuckers, man. He is buff. I've never seen an Asian guy that buff, like that cut, that good looking. I was like, damn, that's my goal right there. But like it goes, and he looked convincing. His acting, his fighting, it looked real. It's like I want this guy back, and I really liked it because he did a really good performance in the fight scene that he was in. The con. Let's talk about the con. Bancroft's mystery death didn't really intrigue me because one, he can live again in another clone, so it's like it sort of defeat the whole mystery thing. So that's why I'm like, I don't really care. And then I predicted the wife was the cause of all of this shit. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I went along because I want to find out more about the world, the characters, and all the crazy thing that happened in that world. So I went along with the characters because Joel was a really good actor, and I like Poe, and I wanted to see more of Poe. Officer Ortega was weak. A character, she had no depth, no story. She wasn't at the level of, Korvac or Poe. I thought Poe was a better character than her and her partners or any of the other characters because Poe was more human. He had personalities. These other, they felt muddled. They felt weak in the character development and in the script department too. And Poe and Korvac were better. They were better written, better developed in the characters in that department. The lack of score, lack of cinematography, lack of script with the cast, supporting roles, lack of action and fight sequence. I wish we got to see. So there are, and then they sort of make you think that it's got that cyberpunk Blade Runner kind of feel to it. Didn't really have that because it didn't have that score, the cinematography, didn't have the script, it didn't have the moving of the cameras and all this sort of thing, interesting prop setup and that sort of stuff. It just doesn't have that, and this movie doesn't have the architectural, the building, the city, the colors, the look, the language, that sort of thing. That's how Blade Runner was able to stand out because they did everything was fleshed out. It was different. It was unique, and I was hoping that Altered Carbon was also a unique TV show. Certainly is unique, interesting for sure. But is it at the level of Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049 or Blade Runner? Not quite. Maybe halfway, maybe three-fourths, but not like Blade Runner 2049. So those are the things kind of lacking about this movie. There's only two really good characters, like I said, Poe and Korvac, Takashi Korvac. Those two characters they really drew me in because they're the one with the most characters, most personality. They're the most human of all the human. Funny how I say that, but that's what makes them interesting, So what is my rating I give this this TV show? I give it a 7 out of 10 because it does touch on a lot of hard questions, about death, moral ethics, the rich and poor and that sort of thing, and it touched a lot of that, and it have that, and you can think about it today, it had that a topic. So I like that, and like some of the certain sequences, or some of the topics, some of the two characters I like, Korvac and Poe. This movie remind me of the Matrix. When he was in the torture chamber, the digital torture, and that torture scene was really but it's really disturbing. Really, like it's hard to. It's not hard to watch, but it's disturbing, and it's like it gets you psychologically. And it's an interesting take on how to torture people, not physically but mentally. I thought that was interesting. So you know how like they take that to a whole level of beyond waterboarding. You know, like bucking up your mind. You know. Okay, so I give the score of 7 out of 10. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna go watch it another round just to kind of you to see things in a different light, the different thing that I might pick up again, you know. Because once when you binge watch, you don't see everything, but then when you slow down, you see everything, you understand everything. So I'm gonna go do another watch. 7 out of 10. Recommend you go watch it. It's a mixed bag, but it's a good mixed bag, if you know what I'm saying. So it's a good Skittle bag. But anyway, guys, that is my recommendation. Watch it. You will like it. You will enjoy it. You will, hopefully, you catches the topic that they talk about. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my review of Altered Carbon that is now on Netflix. Watch it on Netflix. You will enjoy it. And again, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time and effort to watching me do my review. And please like, thumbs up, share, browse, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will help me a lot. Please do so. I would appreciate it. Take it, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.